It's 8:30. Good morning. I'm Ian Crouch with Hunter News. The search continues for a motorcyclist and his pillion passenger involved in an armed robbery at Shortland. A motorbike pulled into the Bottle Mart outlet on Sandgate Road just after 6 last night, and the rider entered the store still wearing his full-face helmet. He pulled a shortened double-barrel shotgun from his backpack and demanded the 55-year-old female store attendant hand over cash from the till. He left on the motorbike ridden by his accomplice. Police want to speak to a customer who left the store just before the robbery took place. Plans to upgrade Waratah Station are now being drawn up as part of the state government's Transport Access Program. More than $1 billion has been invested since 2011, with more than 450 projects underway or complete across the state, including at Maitland and East Maitland stations. Wallsend MP Sonia Hornery says with this project underway, there now needs to be a focus on Cardiff.
Well, first of all, the community will welcome an upgrade. In cases like Cardiff, it's about the government taking on board that people want to catch the train from Cardiff as well. They just have limited access to parking. If they're forced to drive to get to Cardiff, we need to be able to create more areas close to the station where people can safely park their vehicles.
Prison guards at Cessnock Jail have stopped a woman from visiting an inmate after drugs were found in her handbag. 0.5 gram of methamphetamine was found during a search. It's alleged a further 100 strips of a prescription opioid replacement drug were found packed in balloons in the woman's car. It was part of a crackdown on contraband being smuggled into the state's jails at the weekend. The first annual Newcastle Safety Conference and Exhibition continues today as part of National Safe Work Month. 62 people were killed in the workplace last year, with the free event providing business owners the opportunity to attend a range of workshops demonstrating workplace harm minimisation techniques. Parliamentary Secretary for the Hunter, Scott McDonald, says the conference will educate workers on how to prevent common workplace injuries with a virtual reality experience demonstrating how to avoid falls from heights, which injured 17,500 workers between 2012 and 2015.
They've got targeted seminars to people in these industries about how to recognise risks and what they need to do to protect workers. And as I say, it's also good for the businesses as well. And every injury is a great cost to the worker and the families and the community and the economy.
Westpac Rescue helicopter crewman Graham Nickerson has been given a rousing farewell this morning after 38 years with the service. The 54-year-old started as a volunteer in 1981 and became a full-time employee in 1989. He's flown more than 7,000 hours and controlled 2,639 winching operations during his time with the service. During his time, he's taken part in thousands of rescue missions, including the Kempsey bus crash and Newcastle earthquake in 1989 and the Pasha Bulka rescue in 2007.
2NURFM Sport.
With only 4 sleeps until the 2018-19 A-League season, Newcastle Jets coach Ernie Merrick is confident his side can back up last year's performance. However, Merrick says it'll be no easy task with rival clubs featuring strong rosters.
Victory, Sydney, Perth, City and Wanderers have really recruited pretty well and spent money. We've recruited with an eye on our budget and being reasonable, but there's no doubt that the standard of the competition is going to be much harder, which is great for the fans.
Meanwhile, W League veteran Larissa Crummer says she's ready to lead the Jets W League side to another finals appearance. Despite Newcastle featuring Matilda star Emily Van Egmond and former skipper Gemma Simon, Crummer says she's ready to take on more of a leadership role at the Jets than she has at her previous clubs. And Belmont trampolinist Jessica Pickering has claimed a silver medal at the Youth Olympic Games in Argentina. And the winning numbers in Monday Lotto are 3, 23, 4, 36, 43 and 12, and the supplementaries are 31 and 14. 2NURFM News Time, 26 to 9.